fascinating. And
how much richer the rich are getting?
Well, it's not that. That's it. There's more people are super rich, right? I think you said 211,000 people have more than $30 million. 700,000 people have more than 10 million. So a lot more people have a ton of money.
Yeah, supply demand.
And they want these very expensive cars.
So what exactly are they doing? What's
demanding.
The story?
They are making a lot more cars. They're making them in more interesting variations, and they're sort of expanding their geographic focus. So they're opening dealerships in places like Vietnam, Cambodia, Brazil, places they never did business before.
So let's say I'm buying a Lamborghini and Aston Martin. Is anyone really buying the base model, or people who are in this camp buying these cars are just going for it?
Yeah, it's like real estate. They're selling these bespoke custom services. So nobody wants to buy the exact same Lamborghini as the next guy if you have $400,000 to spend on a car.
No one wants a discount Ferrari?
No one wants a discount.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean,
except Matt.
There's good business for, say, a base 911 or an Aston Martin GT. But what you're saying is there's better business for a Lamborghini Aventador or Rolls-Royce Wraith.
Right. And if you have 400 grand to spend on a car, the difference between that and 550 grand is not much to you, probably.
Right. So you're seeing a lot more of these million-dollar cars. In your story, you point out that Porsche is now making cars with electric engines. McLaren obviously doing the same. Ferrari doing the same. These giant, huge horsepower hybrids are selling for big price tags.
Yeah. All these models that these companies didn't think people would buy from them. They thought there were interesting things that people would buy from a company like Fisker or Tesla. And they're realizing, you know, a kid that sells his app company for $20 million might want a Rolls-Royce and might not want the one that they used to make.
Right. I saw two Phantoms in the courtyard today over by Le Cirque. But Rolls-Royce is now making cars that aren't necessarily being driven by a chauffeur.
Right. A lot of coupes, a lot of two doors. Ferrari has basically a station wagon now. It's called a shooting brake. But
I love it, the FF.
Supercar.
My favorite Ferrari.
Your favorite Ferrari?
It is.
And not cheap.
And they're not cheap. No, it's $440,000,
right.
And obviously when you add the options, they get more expensive. All right,
Kyle, cool story. We'll have to read about it because, you know, I ain't getting one of those.
I tweeted it, so you can find it on my Twitter. By the way, have I mentioned my Twitter account, @MattMiller1973?
Matt Miller 1973.